G'day guys, welcome to another session of Creator Cast. This is your midweek thirst quenching special. This comes to you at the middle of the week. It's a shorter version of Creator Cast just to get you by before you get to see our lovely faces over the weekend. On my lovely screen here, I have lovely Benen's blue eyes looking at me. How are you, mate?
Oh, that's a nice introduction. I'm good, thanks,
really
Jace.
nice. Get a room.
Thanks, man.
Jaski, we're going
Get a
back to the
room,
last
yeah.
episode.
Get a hotel room.
We're about to share a room, aren't we?
We might be going top to tail.
Talk about my
As long
eyes.
as you're wearing your beanie, I'll be happy. Look at those
It's
eyes,
about me,
Mr.
Danny.
Danny.
It's not about you. Hey, look at my eyes.
Hey, Danny, you've got 3 brown eyes,
listen.
don't you?
Whoa, 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 whoa!
I don't actually get
And
that.
I'm interested in all of them.
Demonetized. We just got demonetized. Thanks, James.
Demonetized, yeah.
Wow.
And then we got Scott.
What does that mean? I don't even know.
All right, let's get to it.
What about Scott?
What about
Aren't you going to
Scotty?
say hi to Scott?
I did.
about
I said
you?
hi, Scott.
Hi, mate. How you going?
Hello.
Look at that beautiful beard.
We shared a deep hole over the weekend, didn't we?
We did. We got very deep. We got right in there. I brought my
We
flashlight.
did in that mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to the subject. I know this is a short one. Today we're talking about live feeds. I think all of us have done a live feed now, and we've kind of tested it out. We've had a look at how it works, and you've got the pitfalls and the problems and the excitement of it all. So I just wanted to throw it around to everyone. Danny, how is July going? I know your setup on that is nuts. Tell me about it.
July is good, and the thing is, I have it all planned out before I go live, but as soon as I go live, everything changes. Everything. What I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it, what is going through my head, whether or not the internet's going to crash or whatever. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying to learn to roll with the punches, and this is really like the 10th of this month. Yeah, so I've gone about 10 days into this, and I think I'm getting better and better at it as I go. So it's a lot of learning, and what I'd like to accomplish with July is to make it so watchable and fun that I keep going with it, but on a separate channel. So people want to keep watching my live life every day.
Okay.
It's going to be continued on
You'll segue
Here
it.
is Danny Black.
Wow.
Oh,
I like it.
clever.
Smart man.
Yeah, I like it.
You've been
I
listening
like
to
it. What
Charles
about,
Marlowe, haven't you?
What about your mobile internet costs? Have you, for this month, increased your data limits or anything like that because you're all over the shop?
If I go about an hour, actually, I haven't checked it, what it was, because the ones I use with my app, because I have a really great app, which I'll get into. I'll do a full tutorial coming up very soon on my channel on how I use that app. And it actually exports at 1080, which is
Nice.
like, you can't do that anywhere. Like, it's really cool. So that's the only unfortunate part too, is it's going to pump out and be more data and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, I've been fine so far. My month started over a week ago,
Okay.
which would be like today. Yeah. So
Fantastic.
and I go to America in the middle of the month. So
Yeah, because
I changed
mobile
it.
data is so expensive here in Australia. It's like $5 a gig. Then I'm sure, for your live feed, if it goes for an hour, it's probably going to be about a gig.
Yeah, but I get 30 gigs I get 30 gigs for $40 on my phone
Nice. So that's
plan.
like your plan or whatever, and then it's excess. Yeah.
Because I buy the phone straight up and then just use the SIM card, and it's easy.
Yeah.
Easy
Perfect.
plan.
Yeah. I'm on the 60 gig one too, just because of that. You gotta have data.
Mm.
Yeah.
All
Benin,
right, Dad.
I hear you're not doing live feed until you can do it in 4K. Is that right?
No, I
8K.
8K. I decided to give up on 4K a while ago, but I am going to wait until I have a decent broadband connection to do it from. But it'll be 1080. I'm going to relegate myself to 1080. In an ideal world, it'd be 4K, but we're in Australia, and why fight against it when and spend all this money to get a 4K live stream when it's going to achieve the same for the channel in 1080. That's my thoughts for that, for a live feed.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I have, you just mentioned data on your phone. I've only got 3.5 gig a month for $100.
Wow.
You're a
Yeah.
YouTube creator.
iPhone 7 Plus, and I'm on a contract until, well, actually, it finishes in October. So as soon as that's over, and by the way, I don't think I'm going to upgrade my phone to the next iPhone. I just can't think what they're going to do to make this phone better. So what I'm going to do is just have the phone, take the SIM out, go wherever I want, and get a big data package so I can use this. So I want to do IRL streams as well. I've got the Charles
package.
Marlowe bug. Yeah. That's me, but yeah. Unless I'm missing something,
Charlie.
is the iPhone 8 going to be, iPhone 9 going to be incredibly stabilized with
You mean
4K
10?
60?
10.
No.
I don't think that they're going to have iPhone 9. I think
No,
it's
I
just
think
going to go
they've
straight
skipped
to the 11.
You think they're skipping the 9? Yeah, whatever they do.
7, 8, 9.
I honestly
7,
can't think
8.
what they would say to make this phone better, because this is perfect for what I need, except for the data
Yeah.
that I'm contracted to.
No,
Yeah.
fair call. I mean, I think, with the 4K comment before, if you look at things like SpaceX's live feed, that is just insane. The amount of production that they put into that, and the feeds where you can like see it from the bloody rocket, it's just nuts. I don't know how they do it, but
Are they streaming 4K? Is that what they're doing?
yeah, it's 4K.
Dude,
It's
I
nuts.
can barely watch. This is how crap my internet is here. I can barely watch a video at 1080. So, Ben, on watching a live
Wow.
stream at 4K would probably my computer would blow up. I don't think it can handle it.
Well, the problem is though that more and more people. I'm sorry, not having to dig at you, Scotty, but more and more people are able to watch it, and the way the Australian NBN situation is, we're cutting ourselves short. You know, we're leaving ourselves a massive gap because someone like
Yeah,
me wants to do it. Like if I had a fiber to the premise, I'd be streaming 4K right now here, but I can't. I can't compete because of our country.
And the rest of
it
the world's pretty
frustrates me.
much good for it. Yeah.
The rest of the world's moved along. Like New Zealand, just across the water there, they got Dunedin, a gigabit city. You can get gigabit internet for $70 a month. It's like it's just
Unbelievable.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Maybe you should just move there, get Ben on.
Dude, I've thought
Yeah.
about it. I've lived there before. I've got contacts there. I'm very, very, very close to doing that. You've got no idea, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Scotty, live
One thing
feeds.
I saw. Sorry, I was going to say one thing I saw recently is that there's a checkbox when you're trying to go live via YouTube where you can actually check it off as you can do a 360 live
that's
stream.
cool.
So if you have a camera that can broadcast in live stream,
That's cool.
That's 360. That's what I want to get to at some point.
Yeah, but what resolution
your
is
final
that?
July.
720 or something?
Final July, I'm giving away something I can't tell you, but yeah.
Ooh, giving away your virginity.
Yes.
Jesus.
Sorry, it's more like
Just sell that shit on
Well,
eBay.
yeah,
you get
yeah.
millions.
Jay
anyway,
is hosting this show.
thumbnail.
Scotty, what's your experience with live feeds, mate?
I've only ever done one, and yeah,
I remember watching it too.
yeah, I've only ever done one. I do have plans, which I talked about in a video recently about maybe trying to do one a week, depending on what I've got going on that week. At the minute, I've sort of laid myself out probably for the next month or so with videos, consistently uploading just with ideas off the top of my head. So it'll only happen if I don't have time to edit really the video. But watching Danny, man, that was mind blowing. I really didn't even know you could do that stuff on a live stream when you got all those.
Yeah, I know. You're pressing your screen and
Yeah.
these like titles are coming
I
up.
was
and
just
like,
sit-
oh, it
yeah.
was awesome.
You'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I was
It's
just sitting
pretty
there
cool.
like,
Yeah.
what the
I'll show
hell,
you.
man? Like, that's unbelievable. Like, I was thinking, my mind started running as soon as you did it. But yeah, I mean, live streaming is the future of YouTube, really. I will be doing it way more in the future once, as Benon's gone through a better internet connection. But I get 30 gig.
And you can tell it is too
Yeah.
with YouTube because they actively promote. As soon as you go live, boom, it goes out to all your subscribers
Yeah.
to say,
Yeah.
you know, Jay
That's
Boss
not
Miller.
true.
Yeah,
That's not
everyone.
true.
Yeah.
A lot of people were complaining about my July. They said I have your bell clicked and everything, and it didn't notify them that I
Yeah.
went live.
And I've sort of...
Well, yeah, I actually didn't get notified, and I've got the bell on, so I didn't know you went up.
Yeah.
I
Likewise.
watched it afterwards.
So, yeah, that is annoying.
Yeah.
Maybe they've changed that now.
Yeah.
We'll have to ask them at VidCon, even though they're not going to be there. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, watching live videos is as real as it gets. I do love it. Just before we were coming on here, we've talked about Charles Marlowe. I was watching his live stream literally just before we came on, as I was sort of editing my own video. So it is cool to watch that happening while you're doing your own stuff,
Right.
while you're getting ready for your own thing.
Right.
Yeah,
So yeah,
it's nice in the background. Yeah,
it's cool.
He's
Derek
a
Tant did the same thing. I like Derek Tant's with live streams as well.
Charles Marlowe is a massive inspiration for me, just because his community that he's built around his live stream. So I think there's two things about live streaming. There's the live stream from when you're sitting in the stationary home and you're talking to an audience, and then there's the IRL streams, and I reckon both of those together is what the future of YouTube is. And Charles has taken both of those and ran with them. And like you talk about me walking around Oyster Bay at night for 4 minutes, he walks down from his house all the way to Venice Beach, just talking about the area, and he's got like hundreds of people watching it.
It's insane.
It's super cool. It's engaging and like.
Sorry, mate.
Sorry,
I was
go,
going to say, he
go,
was cooking a pizza before, and there was like 80 people watching him cook a pizza, and I'm just sitting there like, insane.
It's amazing. What a world we're in, man. Like what a world we live in. I love it. I can't believe
nuts.
just to get off. I can't believe we're stuck on this internet crap because we could all be doing this, but the internet.
It's
That's
not
it.
that bad, Ben. I'm doing it.
We're all doing it.
Although
you need to
I did get screwed out the other day.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it
Right.
quits. It was meant to be a short one. We are at, what are we at? 11 minutes. Oh, it's good. So, if anyone's got any questions about live feeds or channels or anything like that, chuck it down below. Where I think looks to me like we're all actively doing live stuff at the moment. I want to get a little bit more into it. It was a lot of fun. I did one last night. Yeah, last night.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So,
you
if
did
you're thinking
good.
about
By
it.
the way, Ben, on this weekend, who's our guest this weekend? It's
Scotty Donnelly.
no, that was last weekend.
Whoops, I'm in a time warp. This weekend is Chris Air Walker,
Yeah, Chris
photographer.
Walker. Okay, yeah.
who's also done
Photographer,
some
he's-
live streams. Yeah, he's been
Nice.
doing a bit of live too.
He's got a
Yeah.
huge following.
Yeah, great guy. We had a
Interesting.
really interesting chat with him. He's a photographer who's also an Olympus visionary, so he gets all of his gear supplied by Olympus. We talked about that. We talked about how he got it, what he does to sustain it, what he gets from it, and how you can become a visionary as well. We had a great chat. If that's what you wanted there, Danny, a plug.
He's from
I
Belgium.
just gave you a
Yep.
plug.
There it is.
plug it in.
If you haven't,
Fantastic.
if
All
you-
right, and if
I'm
you,
just going to jump in and say,
if you ever feel the
if you haven't seen our last few guests that have come on, go back and watch those videos because I honestly believe they're some of our best videos we've done, and they're like the last 3 that have come out.
Oh, yeah.
So go back and watch those.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
And I can
will
also report to anyone that's watching that was hating on the Charles Marlowe and the conversation, we're going to have him back on to discuss a lot more detail of things. So that's one for the future. But yeah, haters are going to hate, aren't they?
Oh yeah.
absolutely,
I
absolutely.
love haters.
And we've almost hit the 200 subscriber mark. We're still young. Get in there, subscribe, like the little bell button, and or like our videos and all that kind of stuff, just to stay involved. Create a con. We'll talk about that a little bit later again. I think this is going to happen if Bennett gets his way. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in about 3 or 4 days. I
Get
think.
my way. What's Danny doing?
We're out of
That's
here.
not how we ended.
I don't know. I had to do something. Whatever.